Hello, Unbrick Me here with a look at the LEGO creator expert DeLorean Time Machine. As a massive fan of Back to the Future, this set is a dream come true. It looks so incredible and it's priced fairly well at $170. I thought it would be a lot more expensive than that. I'm here joined today by Julian, formerly known as the Lego Geek, and he knows a lot about cars. So, what does this set mean to you?
It's basically the continuation of the Mustang, basically, and it's just another great American classic car that everybody knows about. It's from one of the greatest film trilogies ever. Personally, it's one of my all-time favorite movies. Um, as a kid or younger, um, the episode 3. Don't hate me, okay? I was stupid. I just loved that car, the episode 3 car, specifically because it would go on the train tracks. That was just so I just loved it so much, and it looks amazing. Okay, I know several years back they had that, or actually quite a while now, they had that Ideas DeLorean. I don't know
Yeah.
how big that was compared to this one.
It was like play scale minifigures could sit inside it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Um, I don't know much about the set because I just found out about it a couple hours ago, but it looks amazing. So I'll let you do the talking while I look through the
Well,
actual set.
okay, surprisingly, this is a very pleasant surprise. We actually get two minifigures in the set, Dr. Emmett Brown and Marty McFly. When we got the Ghostbusters Act 1, unfortunately, we did not get any of the minifigures, it was just the car. So I was thinking that the DeLorean would be sort of similar in that it would focus just on the model and include zero minifigures, but I'm so glad that they actually included a Dr. Emmett Brown and Marty McFly. I think there are updated versions of what we had previously, and of course, Dr. Emmett Brown and Marty McFly only ever appeared in that one set, the Lego Kuso small little DeLorean, and they were very rare. So I'm glad that we're finally able to get them in another set again. And I also like all the accessories that this car has. So we have the hoverboard, we have Mr. Fusion, we have the wheels.
Basically every episode,
Yes, you can get every episode of this car.
which I think is awesome. I just let me add that.
This set just has so many details on the exterior, and I think they captured the DeLorean nearly perfectly. I cannot seem to find very many flaws with it.
So, looking through the Lego um, site right now, it's gonna be 8 inches in width, which is pretty big, and then 18 inches in length or depth. Um, and I don't know how that compares to the Mustang over there, but I know obviously this was the 80s and cars were smaller then, so it won't be as big as things like the Mustang and the things we've gotten previously. I'm not sure how big it is. I would have to remeasure it, but it might be the same size as the F40 that came out. I think about 7 years ago now. I remember buying that set. That was a nice set. But obviously it has features like the flux capacitor, or not features, but details. It has the flux capacitor. It has the I'm not sure what they called it in the movie, but it was like the board with like the date of where they would go, where they are now, and things like that. Um, and just anything that you could imagine on this set, they have done. Like they have the juicer from episode 2. They have all the random stuff from episode 3 to get back from the I forgot what year it was, but when they were in the Western Age. But obviously, if you know anything about it, you know that it is one of the worst cars ever made. But it was just so slow. I think it was like 0 to 60 in like 13 seconds. That might be wrong. I may have to look that up. But I know the horsepower is like 130 horsepower. That is absolutely nothing. But you have to remember this was during the post effects of the oil crisis and things like that in the U.S. and everything was just going down. And then obviously, this is DMC, which is um, the owner is John DeLorean, which is could have had a great career if he didn't screw up. But I mean, it's a beautiful car, and we all know what it is when you see it. And I mean, I just can't get over that it's actually a set again. Because just Lego's getting so strict on these things. I'm honestly surprised that they made it.
Before the rumors, before anything,
Yeah.
I was dreaming of a set like this, and it finally happened.
I mean, the idea set, which is what, like a significantly small set, it's going for way more than it ever should have on anywhere on any website that you find it. But like you said, $170. Yes, it's $170 for a toy, but it's still like it just looks good. I think it's worth the $170. And
I think it's worth every penny because if you take a look at something like the Lego Technic Ferrari or the brand new Formula One McLaren, I think the McLaren is actually more expensive and the Ferrari is about the same price. So when you consider those Technic sets, I would much rather go with the DeLorean if I have the let's say a budget of $200. I can only pick one of these.
oh, yeah.
Instantly the DeLorean. No, no Technic, only the DeLorean.
I mean, if you're strictly a car guy, then it's definitely the DeLorean.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,800 pieces. That's usually Lego prices that has a $200 set. So I mean, it's even a heavily known thing. It's a heavily known franchise, and they could have easily priced this at $200.
Yes, they could have.
So
And I was expecting this car, as the rumors came out, I was expecting this car to be $200 as opposed to 170. So that definitely surprised me quite a bit. And this is just such an easy purchase. It's coming out on April 1st. Not as an April Fool's Day joke. I do wish that Lego released their stuff on April 2nd, not April 1st, because that's kind of confusing.
I'm looking at the website right now, and it's the rear of the car where it has I think it's the defrosters. I forgot what they are, but it's like the big black things in the back. Um, it just looks so good. I'm gonna send it to you for the video, but it looks good. Um, and it's just the car itself. It's a huge, like I said, it's a huge nostalgia for car people. Um, and I mean, everybody wants it. The gold wings, from the 300 SL Mercedes that everybody knows about. Obviously, it's tripled in price in the past few years, but everybody likes it for that reason. It's because of the gold wing doors. It just looks good. There's also a light brick for the flux capacitor, which I think is really cool. I don't know how that's accessed, but I mean, they did it somehow.
I did not realize that this set actually included a light brick.
Yeah.
That's a surprising feature and definitely makes me want to buy the car even more. I think you should be able to make the wheels go into fly mode in either the movie 3 version or the first movie version because, the mechanism is still gonna be there. You're not,
Yeah.
taking out the entire mechanism of the wheels. Unless it
Um,
somehow locks, then you could just unlock it.
Which would
Yeah.
be cool if it did. I remember now at the end of the first episode, there was the scene where Doc unveiled it being able to fly, which is where the famous quote, "We don't need roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads." Um, so I'm sure the first episode car does have that feature as well.
What do you think about the brand new Lego Technic DeLorean time machine? Please let me know down in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed our new style of presenting my thoughts on a brand new Lego set. Let me know if you like it or if you dislike it. This is your Unbrick Me here, and I'll see you in the next one.